Nice little setup going. Ooh, this is like a kid in the candy shop. Wow. Wow. You guys aren't listening, man. Is this cars that you guys are just these just your toys?
These are the toys. So they're all toys. But yeah,
this is like a dream.
This is like just.
I could just do like a 2 weeks.
Yeah,
in
just
like.
come in.
More of that era.
These are I feel like we just walked into America.
yeah, it's a bit of a.
Into Texas or something.
Well, the thing is, because that was what Dad. That's what I was raised on. It was American stuff and drag racing. It's ridiculous, isn't it? It
when you
is
look at the back of
ridiculous.
it, it's like a.
What is it?
It's like a fat lady with skinny legs. All overhang.
Okay.
Horrendous. This is 10 litres.
10 litres, yeah. It's like an aeroplane switching. What power is that? Do we know what power that is? What is it?
About 800.
Yeah, about
800.
800, but obviously it's not been gassed yet or anything else. So
And that's
not being
800. All motor. That's crazy.
It's a different delivery to like an R8, like you say. You can get that sort of power, but an R8 is like it's very progressive and that. But if you stand on the throttle, it's frightening. You know, I mean, when you're at the track, I've shifted from second to third at Santa Pod on these tyres. Actually, it went on drag radials, but I went from second to third and it broke the tyres loose. And when you break the tyres loose at 120 mile an hour, it's a bit like you come out of it straight away. I'm not binning it for that money.
I feel so spoiled to be able to say I prefer to film like this. If I'm honest, I'm a Porsche guy.
Yeah.
I'm turning into a real Porsche guy.
Legally on the road in 2007.
Yeah. And is it stock power or a little bit more?
390, something like that. Yeah,
It's just sketchy as hell.
It's like that.
But it's a bit, again, that's got a story because it's been a race car all its life, you know, since it was built. Which is why all the switchgear is very dated and very old. Like everything's really like.
So it was literally like a.
Came out of the factory,
race car from.
Came out of the factory and then it got sent to get modified.
Won loads of competitions and everything else. So
it was in the Porsche Cup. It was in what was it? Yeah, I changed the steering wheel. Only other day it's got a Vertex wheel on it, but only because it's so small inside. The wheel that I had didn't have a dish on it, and my knee was clouting the steering wheel, so there weren't much room.
So you say it's sketchy, but like, how does it feel to drive? Does it feel like it feels
modern,
old? Great?
It feels old, like, you know, because modern stuff like that feels, even as it is, it still feels more planted than this.
Really?
I quite like this. Like, I like the fact that it's laggy and it's like it's so hard. The suspension's so firm. It's got like those. I don't do a lot of track stuff. I bought this because I had the means to do it, you know, and I was never into Porsche. I never cared about Porsches, and then I had the opportunity to buy this, and then I drove it, and then I started looking at the heritage and the background and the fact that it's a race car. Like it was a race car from day dot. This is really cool, you know.
the MR2 that's giving headaches.
So is she? She's running. She's running. She's okay.
When we said we're going to road map it, pops drive shaft. So
it's literally snapped it or popped out.
Popped out. The inner cup popped out. Yeah, the drive shafts are EP3 inner cups. It needs tidying. Like literally, it's been put together enough just to get it out, get it rolling.
That's the exhaust.
Yeah, mate.
That hole from over there. But what is that?
Yeah.
That's the fucking exhaust.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, that's sick.
So there's still loads to do on it, but.
Oh, that's a big snail.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's. It's the precision of really.
You got your. It's a precision.
It's a precision 64, 66.
64, 66.
Yeah,
what kind of boost do you say is running?
So it's only at £24 at the moment. It's still I don't know. See, it's not been on the dyno. So I put. He tuned it. It's the ratio. The AFRs are pretty healthy. A little bit on the fat side with the meth. That's with meth over £17. But it spins the tyres, it's R888s, and it spins the tyres in the drive through third.
Honestly, you guys are spoiled me, man. Honestly, it's just too much to take in right now. Oh, it's a left hooker, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. So it's American car? Or...
No, this is, see, when I said about everything's from everything's got a story. So this car, I'll show you a video at some point. So this car came from Hungary as a race car, then stayed in a guy's garage in Essex for 10 years and didn't turn a wheel.
What the?
It was, paint roller, red up to here, and then silver, spray painted silver on the top. It had like perspex windows that had just a flat bit of perspex had been put over, and they'd just gone boom, boom, boom with the rivet gun. It was so disgusting. It was gross. I mean, it was a race car. They'd just built it as a race car, which is why the cage isn't like quite as I want it to. But actually, me and Dad decided like we want to make it look like a vintage car apart from the wheels and the cage and all that. So we put a British Leyland like vintage off-white colour in it and put all the chrome back on. It's got chrome around the window trims. It's all polycarbonate windows now.
But you sit in the back seat.
You literally sit in the back seat.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Are there seats and rails or not?
No, fixed. Yeah.
Fixed for who? This might be a passenger ride situation, I feel.
It is. Well, it's intimidating because it's only little, but it had, when we weighed it, when the guy before me weighed it, and it was all steel, it's now fiberglass, front end doors, wings and all that, it was 880 kilos, all steel. And we put polycarbonate, we put proper race windows in it, fiberglass wings,
like a
doors.
fake door.
Yeah, exactly. But now, since we had it, so we put a bigger carb on it, and it's got a 250 shot of spray, bottles full if you want to try it.
Oh.
So it's like, it makes about 750 horse, and it weighs 700 kilos, 750 kilos. So because that came over, like nothing like it is now, and it's, I mean, that, to be fair, Dad had most of the credit because he did all the wiring, he fitted the way, like there's loads of stuff, he built most of the car. Yeah. There's such a lot of thought and time because my dad was very precise and anal about doing stuff, you know. And when you look at the wiring, everything's got its own thing. And I'm Mr. like, let's get it done, let's go racing. But you know, so that is the last, that and a few bits on the Nova, the last sort of things he did. He built the Camaro as well. But yeah, I wish I could take credit for it. But yeah,
there you go.
No, that's thank you for telling me and showing me, man. I mean, that's literally, this is the dream. This is the dream. You've got so much toys in, man. So much toys.